Hello everybody, my name is James. I am a video production specialist here at Videoguys. It is Tuesday, it is about 3 o'clock Eastern, which means it is time for another Videoguys Live. And today we have a lot of stuff to go over because Atomos has announced and launched a whole range of new products, and we want to get into it and we want to start talking about them. So let's just get right into it. So right off the bat, one of the newest things is that they are making PTZ cameras now. So they have their A-EYE PTZ camera range. Now, all of these cameras have AI auto tracking. All of them have HDMI out. All of them have 3G SDI out. And they are really something to be seen. Like I said, there are 3 models, and we're going to break them down each individually. There is the A-EYE HD20X. This is a 20X HD camera with a 128-inch sensor, and of course has that AI auto tracking. Next up is stepping into the 4K range with the 12X, A-EYE 4K 12X. This is a 1/2.5-inch sensor. And then their flagship camera is the A-EYE 4K 20X. Not only does this 4K 20X get more zoom, but it also has an even larger sensor with 1/1.8 inches. And it, of course, has that AI auto tracking. All of these cameras can be controlled by their brand new AI controller as well. So before we get into what separates these cameras from each other, let's talk about something that all of the cameras have. So all of the A-EYE range cameras support NDI HX3, which is the latest and greatest NDI flavor on the market right now. They also support both H.264 and H.265 compression to be able to suit a network of high bandwidth or low bandwidth. They all have HDMI output. They all have a 3G SDI output. They all have USB interfaces, as well as have the ability to stream via RTSP, RTMP, or ONVIF. So right from the camera, if this is connected to the internet, you can stream directly to a CDN of your choice, like Facebook or YouTube. And then, of course, they are all POV plus compatible, which means you can get your power, you can get your video, and you can get your control all over one cable. Now, these cameras will work in virtually any workflow, whether you are a content creator, whether you are in education, business, enterprise, corporate, live events, house of worship, and then even for sports and coaching for analytics. One of the big things, again, is the auto tracking capabilities of these cameras, making it so you can have whatever your subject is. Let's say it's a teacher. They can focus on teaching and not have to worry about the camera keeping them in frame. And the same thing for, let's say, a corporate event. If you are doing a presentation, you don't have to worry about the camera. Is it going to be in frame? You can set one of these cameras up, turn on the AI auto tracking, and Bob's your uncle, you'll be set to go. So let's start off by, again, saying that there is 3 cameras plus the controller, the A-EYE HD20X, the A-EYE 4K 12X, and the A-EYE 4K 20X. So let's start off by talking about the A-EYE HD20X. Now, of course, these, again, all have that HDMI output, 3G SDI output, USB output, and can be controlled with RS-232, can be controlled with NDI. This is a 1/2.8-inch sensor, and it technically goes up to 2K 60, but it does not go up to 4K. This has a 20x optical zoom and a 16x digital zoom. And of course, it supports PoE plus and has the AI auto tracking. Now, when we move up to the A-EYE, this is the A-EYE 4K, sorry, 12X, not the 20X. What you can see in the yellow there is what is different with this camera. So this has a 1/2.5-inch sensor, so it's a slightly larger image sensor, which will give you, shallower depth of field, do a little bit better in low light, because the bigger the sensor, the more light can hit the sensor, which is all great. And of course, this now goes up to 4K 60. Now, unlike the HD20X, the 4K 12X has a 12X optical zoom, um, and this has a USB 2.0 for the USB instead of USB 3.0. One thing that is really cool with both the 4K 12X and the 4K 20X is you can actually plug in some kind of external hard drive into that USB slot and then be able to record what the camera sees directly onto that USB, which is very cool. And that's the other point that I had highlighted there. Now, when you move up to the A-EYE 4K 20X, again, I highlighted the major differences here. And the biggest is going to be that this is the biggest image sensor available on the A-EYE range of PTZ cameras with a 1/1.8 inch sensor. And of course, this also goes up to 4K 60. This has a 20x optical zoom, and then that same 16x digital zoom. And of course, this also supports being able to take the USB video output and record directly to some kind of hard drive. So all of these cameras, again, also come with that AI auto tracking, and it is top of the line AI auto tracking. One more thing that I wanted to mention is all of these cameras do also have a built-in microphone. I would not necessarily recommend using that as your primary source of audio, but to get room tone or make sure that all of your audio is in sync, that microphone will come in handy. And then, of course, there is the A-EYE controller. Now, this is Atomos's very own controller. It has a 5-inch LCD screen. It has a 4D joystick, and then also customizable function buttons to set the buttons to do whatever you need. And this is also PoE compatible. So this is a great line of cameras and controllers to get into. Now, that is the A-EYE range from Atomos. The next range that we're going to talk about is the StudioSonic range, and that includes their production headphones, which we have right here, and then also the StudioSonic shotgun microphone, which will be coming soon. And so we are going to talk about it now, and I'm sure we'll do another show when it is in stock, so definitely stay tuned with that. So the StudioSonic production headphones are exactly that. These are headphones that are really made just to do editing with, or make sure that your audio is super clean on set. These are large over-ear designed headphones, 50 millimeter high resolution drums, wide frequency range available. And one of the things that I thought was pretty cool is that the coiled cable can go in either the left ear or the right ear. So if your computer's on your left side, you don't have to have the cable going across your chest, which is something that is super handy. Now, these are perfectly balanced. Like I said, these are great for recording on location. Maybe you're using it and pairing it with some other Atomos monitors and recorders that we'll talk about a little bit later. Or if you are in your editing bay and you want to make sure that your audio is super crisp once you're adding sound effects and other music and just making sure that everything is leveled. Now, just from a personal experience here, we've had these in our studio for a couple weeks now, and I have been using them to edit any of our videos when we make our videos here, making sure that the audio sounds good. And I have to agree that these are super comfortable. They sit on your head, and sometimes I honestly feel like I'm listening to the speakers. I forget that I'm actually wearing such high quality headphones. So just from a personal standpoint, I really like these headphones, and I'm glad that we now offer them to you. Next up is that StudioSonic shotgun microphone. Now, this is a microphone and a wireless receiver set. Now, this can be used in either wireless, or you can use the 3.5 millimeter cable to connect it to be wired. We talk about audio sometimes on the show, and so if you've watched before, a shotgun microphone is really good at picking up audio that is not necessarily completely around the microphone, but a directional microphone. So this is meant to be mounted on a camera and then picking up the audio for whatever is the camera is looking at. And so this is a really great feature set microphone that is going to be coming out soon. Once we have a release date on that, I'm sure we will do another video, so definitely make sure to stay tuned on that. Next up is the Atomos TX and RX range. That is this set of transmitter and receivers right here. This is available in either a bundle or a la carte. And part of the reason that you may be interested in getting them a la carte is because you can actually have one transmitter connected to up to 4 receivers. So you may want to start off with the kit, and then if you need to send that video to multiple different people, maybe you have a director, you have your director of photography, your director, anybody that maybe continuity needs to have a clean feed of that camera feed to. So you can have one transmitter and up to 4 receivers. Now these transmitters are able to stream in 4K. They're able to stream in 1080. So it's going to be 4K 30 over the HDMI input, or 1080 60 over the SDI input. That is a 3G SDI. Now these have a range of up to 300 meters, a little under 1,000 feet. And these are powered just by standard NPF batteries or a USB-C input. And then, like I said, you can get the set for $599, and then you can get additional receivers for $349. And these are also in stock right now and available to purchase. These are, again, great for wirelessly being able to monitor, like I said earlier, for directors, broadcasters. If you need to be able to send that signal, take the video out from one device and plug it into another device. This is great. And again, you have flexible power options, including USB-C, DC input, and then compatible with NPF batteries. Now, these also can connect to a free Android or iOS app, where you can also send the signal directly to your phone. So these are super, super versatile and have a great range on them too. So, and again, these go all the way up to 4K 30, which is great. Next up that I want to talk about is the Atomos Sundragon. I have just the box here because if you have been a viewer of the Videoguys live show, you will know that around our trust, we're actually using the Atomos Sundragon. So I can't show you it physically, but it is in our studio. Now the Sundragon is available with or without a diffuser. So basically, at the same price, by the way. Basically, the only difference between them is one is going to be 30% diffused, so it's going to be a little bit softer of a light. What we're using here in our studio is the non-diffused version. This is essentially a 2K light that you can coil up and put into any shape that you want. It has a CRI rating of 97. That's color render index, so that's like how true is the color. 97 is really, really good. They're dust proof, they're water resistant, they're waterproof. These lights are really great. Now, like I said, we did do a whole show on the Atomos Sundragon where we went into the control box that you can see there, and we showed off a whole bunch of the different settings available on the Sundragon. So I highly recommend that you check that video out as well. And as you can see, there is a picture of what the diffused light versus the non-diffused light is. So you can see that it's just going to be a little bit softer. It's going to reduce the amount of light that comes out by about 30%, but it's going to be a much softer light. And of course, this is also controllable by an app as well. Now, I want to round out the show by talking about some of the monitors and recorders that are available from Atomos. Some of these are new, some of these have been around for a while, but it's always good to talk about them. So starting off with Atomos monitors, these do not do recording, but these give you a nice picture on either a 5-inch or a 7-inch screen. You get a lot of really cool features, like lookup tables and framing, exposure tools, assistance tools, focus assisting tools. And the great thing about the Shinobi line is that these also have USB-C camera integration, so you can actually change certain settings on your camera if your Shinobi is connected to that camera. Currently, this is available on some Canon cameras. This is available on some Panasonic, Sony, and Zcam. So this list of compatible cameras that you can control directly from the monitor is ever growing. Both of these are in stock and available as well. The Shinobi 2 is $379. That's a 5-inch monitor. And the Shinobi 7 is the 7-inch version, and that is available for $699. Next up is the Shogun Ultra, which is this big boy right here. The Shogun Ultra is also a 7-inch monitor, but the Shogun Ultra also has some more features, such as being able to record, just like a lot of the Atomos monitor and recorders. You can record up to 4K 60. And then also it has all of the Connect features to be able to integrate into Atomos Cloud, Frame.io, being able to do your hero recording, your dual recording, so you can send a proxy file directly to the cloud while recording your hero file locally. So then at the end of the day, you can have your editors start working on those proxy files immediately, and then when you're done with your shoot, you send them the drive, and then they have the high-res files as well. So a lot of cool features with the Shogun Ultra, and this is actually on sale until the end of the month, 7/31/25, where it is now under $1,000 for the Shogun Ultra, which is very cool. Again, it's $200 off until the end of the month. So if you're looking for a monitor, a recorder, and also being able to do the Atomos Connect features, which also includes being able to use this as an NDI encoder and decoder, this is the time to get the Shogun Ultra. Now, since we're talking about monitors and recorders, we of course have to talk about the Atomos Ninja family. The Atomos Ninja and the Atomos Ninja Ultra are also available. The Atomos Ninja is available for $649, and this can do up to 6K ProRes recording. And the Atomos Ninja Ultra can do up to 8K ProRes recording, and also again offers that dual recording to be able to record both a proxy file and a high-res file. Now, if you want to get some of the Connect features, again, being able to connect to Atomos Cloud, Frame.io, NDI, encoder, decoder, you can also get the Atomos Connect add-on that is available for $299 as well. And of course, the Atomos Ninja, Ninja Ultra, and Ninja Connect are in stock and available at videoguys.com. Next up is the Atomos Ninja phone. Now that's this right here. If you have ever wanted to be able to make your iPhone Pro 15 or 16 into a Ninja, you can now do that with this. So you can get all of the monitoring and record features that you have come to know and love with the Ninja or Ninja Ultra, and now you can get that on your iPhone as well. And now the Ninja phone has the ability to stream and record in 4K, which is really something to be seen. Lastly, I want to talk about the Sumo 19 SE. This is their 19-inch monitor and recorder. If you are fans of the show, you know that we actually use a Sumo 19 SE as our confidence monitor. That is how I know that we are recording right now, how I know we're live, and how I know what slide I'm on. I have the screen right here too, but being able to look at the screen right behind the camera makes it so I'm looking at you, the audience, more. So this is available and in stock as well for $2,299. Now that is a lot of stuff that we talked about. Atomos is doing a lot right now. We are super excited to be on this journey with them. If you have any questions about anything that we talked about today, absolutely, please feel free to comment down below on either Facebook or YouTube. Give us a call at 800-323-2325 or send us an email at sales@videoguys.com. Again, my name is James. I'm a video production specialist, and we'll see you next Tuesday at 3 o'clock Eastern.
Video Guys is available Monday through Friday. Give us a call at 1-800-323-2325. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram to stay connected with all of our updates. And you can like us on Facebook. Keep an eye out for our live videos, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.